Hey everybody, this is Eric from Android Life, and I just got my hands on a Samsung Galaxy Note. Figured I'd give you guys a quick unboxing and a hands-on video for you to drool over until we get our review done. So, first things first, the box, nothing really special here, just kind of your standard size cell phone box on the back here. AT&T made a priority. They were going to talk. This has got 4G LTE packed inside, so it's going to be quick on the download and quick on the battery life. It's got the 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor. This is not the Samsung Exynos processor. This has got the Snapdragon packed inside, so got to remember that. And then the integrated S Pen, the stylus. You got to make note of that. That's the whole point of the Galaxy Note. So they made sure to point that out. And then your dual cameras here on the bottom, 8 megapixel on the back and 2 megapixel on the front. So let's go ahead and open it up. And when you first open the box, you kind of get your first glimpse of how large the device is. It kind of takes up the whole top of the box. It's just the Note itself. So, there's your first look. That's how it feels in your hand. It's huge. But we're going to put that aside for now. And then dive into the box. Nothing really special. You got your manuals here. You got your USB cable. Charge it on the computer. And then your wall adapter as well. So you should be set. But we're going to put those aside for now and get back to the device. So, it's huge. It fits, it's made for big hands. Small hands need not apply here. It's just absolutely monstrous. You kind of got to put it in your own hand to feel how big it is. But on the back, you got the familiar Samsung plastic textured feel. So the device feels pretty solid in your hand. For a device this big, it has absolutely no play when you give it any twist, no creaks, no groans, that kind of stuff. It just feels very well built overall. So what we're going to do, we're going to peel off the back, kind of set that aside. You get the glance at the massive battery, hopefully keep you through all of the juice that the screen is going to use, and then the 4G on top of that. Got your micro SD card slot here and your SIM card. And then there's your 8 megapixel camera with the LED flash. So we're going to put this back on. Snap it back on. And then get to the main star of the show, the stylus. Now it's kind of tucked away on the bottom here. You don't really see it from the front at all. You got to flip it over, and it's got a nice little curved edge there. You can kind of hook your fingernail under and just pull it right out. This is the Samsung S Pen. It's not your regular stylus. It has got a digitizer in it, so it works with the phone. It's very accurate. And it's even got a little shift button here, and can be used for a lot of things. So it's not just your standard stick that you poke the screen with, but we'll get to that later on in the review. Just go ahead and slide that on there, and then we're going to boot it up here. Now I have to say the boot times are very fast, and I think that's due to the Snapdragon processor inside, but from power button to start on time, it's very quick. So it brings us to the home screen, the Samsung home screen, and they have modified it a little bit. It's got a honeycomb, almost like lock screen, where you touch anywhere on the screen and it'll follow you, and then you have to drag it to the side to open it. So let's go ahead and open it, and then the first thing that pops out at you is the screen on this thing is just, will blow you away. Just absolutely bright, vibrant, goes with you, very responsive. The phone overall just flies through anything that you do. So let's go down to the About Home here. We'll go up. It is still running Gingerbread. So there you see the 2.3. We don't know when Ice Cream Sandwich is coming, but it will be coming. Don't worry about that. And then, yeah. Overall, the phone is very snappy. It just flies through everything. There's no need to worry about the Exynos processor not being in this phone because the Snapdragon is just more than capable of keeping up with you. So, gonna go ahead and open up the S Memo here. Just give you a quick look of the stylus, how that all works. I give you a little tutorial here. And then kind of gives you a palette to start off with, and you can kind of just tap one, jump right in, and they've already got it set up for you, and you can just go ahead and start drawing to your heart's content. And just kind of, and the coolest thing is it can see how hard you're pressing. So when you're pressing really hard, it'll give you a really dark line, but if you're kind of just drawing on it, kind of waving it along, it'll give you a very light line. So, and if you hold the shift button and double tap the screen, it'll bring up a memo, and this works anywhere on the phone, so you can just quickly bring up a note and just start writing on the spot. So, and then you can back out of that and it'll save it to a place where you can access it later. So, first impressions, the screen is fantastic. The phone is a little big, the phablet, I have coined that term, by the way, that's all mine. It's a little big, but even still, the screen is just blowing me away right now, and we will talk about that more in the review. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a hands-on with the Samsung Galaxy Note.